Back to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That is a big-time finish by Wiggins right there. I love when he finishes with that type of authority.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponent.
Now, deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
So fast of foot, on the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Here's Green. 4-point game. Thompson outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Wiggins. One-on-one here. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
To the paint. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pass to Edwards. On the wing, Monk. Hits it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Thompson is double.
I got your help.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Curry on the wing. Green, the screen. Curry gets the bucket.
Stephen Curry.
Oh, that is a nice take. Curry just so crafty in the paint.
For the three. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 7.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
First team foul.
.139 left to play in the first.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
Pass to Curry. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. They double-team Curry. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 21, Morris Wagner.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Here's Wiggins. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
At the elbow, Edwards. Seattle grabs the miss. Burks looking around. It could go. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your home team.
Up by 6. And back in a moment.
17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Outside for Curry. Shoots over Caruso. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Yeah, forget about it. Out in space like that, Curry is going to make you pay every time.
Pass to Wagner. And here's Edwards from the arc. Wiggins with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Monk for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got 6.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Seattle. They trail by 11. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Screen by Batadze to stop the run. And Batadze throws it down.
And that's why it's so tough trying to defend Curry in pick and rolls. When you think he's looking to score, he can find a teammate with the pass.
Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Wagner, right side. Over Wiggins. And it's Wagner missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Seattle grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Pass to Dort. From the arc. Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
Timeout.
So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball, but the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Back to Curry. They double team Curry. Over in the corner, George. Here we go, one-on-one. Here is Edwards. 15 points in the game. And that one, good.
Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
Out left to the wing. Back to Curry. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Curry, no good. Outside, Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Several teams changing it up here. Seattle trails by 13. They double team Curry. And it's Batadze in the corner to end the run. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. They double team Curry. Pass to Bailey. Back to Curry. Here's Bailey. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Curry can't get it to go. Vincent on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Back to Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Bailey. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bailey's got his first points of the night.
And Bailey isn't bashful at attacking the basket, using those long strides to his advantage.
Back to Vincent. Over Finney Smith. That'll do it for the first half. Up by 15. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here's Thompson. There's the
Unreal.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the home team has possession. And here's Thompson. Launches a 3. Wiggins with the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Curry. He's got 18. Screen by Wiggins. Curry shot is off. For three, Edwards. The offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
Yeah, that is just great effort by Ayton on the offensive glass. He did not give up on that possession.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Outside, Green. Green draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dort. Here's Wiggins. Monk grabs the board. Edwards inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Seattle trails by 17. Outside Curry. Inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Curry. Stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Thompson. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's Dort on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Outside Edwards. Back to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Wiggins. They double-team Curry. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Edwards. On the wing, Monk. Thompson in the corner. No good on the 3. Seattle trails by 14. Wiggins drawn the double team. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Veteran move there by Klay Thompson, catching the defender a little out of position.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
That is perfect timing. What a finish by Ayton.
Here's Edwards. Seattle grabs the miss.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
Works for three. That one doesn't go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Bailey misses.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Finished off by Bailey.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And here at the end of
Seattle, 41.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Seattle.
Seattle trails by 16. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And Wagner over to help. Wiggins with it. Clock at 6. From downtown, the shot misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. And Edwards slams it in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And stolen by Wagner. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. The shot missing. Seattle trails by 18. And Curry has it in the corner. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Near the three-point line. Whoa! What a play!
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Green. And he gets it to go.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here is Edwards. Here's Thompson.
Nice!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Thompson slams it home.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. The shot by Thompson, no good. It's Thompson off the drive. Green with the rebound. Thompson with it. Picked up by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
They double-team Curry. Here's Dort. Missed inside. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Seattle ball.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Knocked away. Here's Edwards. Count it from 12. Edwards got 25 points.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Pass to Curry. And he gets it to go from the corner.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Edwards with it. Dort covering. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. And Curry has it in the corner. Thompson misses. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 4-second violation.
The ball goes to Seattle. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Can't hit that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the